Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today about a condition called HIE, or Hypoxic Ischemic Encephalopathy, and how, if your child was dealing with this at birth, how this can lead to a brain injury. Now, let me back up and let's break down these terms. I said three important terms: hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy. So the easiest way to think about this is when we're talking about hypoxic, we're dealing with oxygen, a reduced level of oxygen. We're talking about ischemic, we're looking at blood flow. And encephalopathy, that is an injury to the brain. So when we put all three of these words together, essentially what we have is a reduced level of blood and oxygen leading to a brain injury. So if you are a parent and you've been talking to your doctors, maybe you have heard them use this term HIE, or maybe you have seen it in the child's medical records and you were confused about what does it mean. So how a lot of times we can see, or when parents contact us because their child has suffered a brain injury, in a lot of instances they have questions about this term HIE. And when they tell us this story, generally what we have is a mother would have went in for a vaginal delivery, and her pregnancy, she made sure that she stayed up with all of her prenatal visits. She pretty much had an uneventful pregnancy. And when she got to the hospital and when the water broke, then they noticed a substance called meconium. And there may have been other factors in there. For example, the electronic fetal heart monitor showing late deceleration, or maybe bradycardia was present. In other words, the baby had a low heart rate, or maybe even tachycardia, which is a high heart rate, minimal variability. All of these things would be present in a lot of calls that we get. After the vaginal delivery, then parents will notice that their child is either blue in color, have very low APGAR scores, has to be rushed to the NICU, suffer seizures. All of these things become present, and then the parents then get information that lets them know that their child has a brain injury and may be dealing with some serious challenges going into the future. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this really important information? Because more than likely, if you're watching this video right now, the doctors may have told you that your child is now dealing with a brain injury following birth. Or maybe the doctors have told you that their baby is now dealing with seizures and they're working with you and the baby to try to get the seizures under control. Maybe you're watching this video because you have questions about the challenges that your baby is going to face into the future, dealing with medical bills and certain other things that you may need help with. If you have all of these questions and concerns, this is what I invite you to do. And taking this next action costs you absolutely nothing. And what is that action? To pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at toll-free at 1-833-4-BABY-HELP, or you can contact me locally at 301-850-4832. If you would like to send me an email, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. And if you're already on my website, go ahead and take a look around. But before you leave, make sure that you pick up a copy, that e-download, which is absolutely free, of our Maryland birth injury book. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I am Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law in the state of Maryland at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.